Yo, yo, this is a video build diary thing talking about the duelist character I've been playing. Earthquake, testing Earthquake, using Vaal Earthquake. I ended up landing on this Panquetzaliztli, whatever the fuck. I saw it when it, came out. I liked the original, whatever, the level 20. I like the explosions. Before, I had been talking about going bleed just for explosions. Bleed sucks dick with Earthquake. The way I thought it would work on single target would be like my Warchief Totem stacks it up, but I was messing around with Hemophilia gloves and I was like, I'm fucking dumb. The whole point of Earthquake is that you're killing things before bleed ever gets to stack. You basically would have to have a 100% bleed chance, and the mobs wouldn't be dying to your first hit, they'd be dying to the aftershock, so it's like ridiculous. This kind of solves that issue. The recover 5 maximum life on kill is actually insane. I've been squishy like this whole time playing softcore, but like I basically can get full health from a pack of mobs like that. So it's super powerful. 49 to all attributes. Right now I feel like I'm kind of leaning on it. It's been really beneficial for my tree because I'm trying to use like Conk Effect and some deck stuff. Whatever. It's been working out really well. I think it's a really nice boost. I don't know if it's going to be my like end-all be-all weapon. I don't know if I'm going to test out a Moreau High still. There's always like disfavor type stuff. You could go maybe look into some shaped weapons, who knows, but like it's pretty cheap. I actually don't remember. Let me check to see how much it is. It's super cheap. I think the upgrade prophecy, yeah, it's 1 chaos right now, so I think I bought the prophecy for 2 chaos. I guess it's 1 to 2 chaos, so super ridiculously cheap, really powerful. It's like a great budget starter build item for any two-handed build, which nobody's really playing right now. Other things I've added, this belt is great for mainly single target, but yeah, I don't know if I'll ever replace it. It's honestly really strong. Just some random shitty rares. Just got this thing, it's pretty garbage. Gonna work and build up some currency. Got some more divine orbs. Maybe sell those later. Just trying to build up my pool more. These are okay. I just got them as a random drop. I figured it was pretty cheap to just slap some resistance on. The attack speed and the life are great, but I mean the armor and the accuracy and the damage are all shit, so it's pretty good. Trying out Ming's Heart. I saw Tarky's video talking about it and how like the temples have tons of chaos damage. I ran into that. I died. I think I have a good amount of deaths on this character already, 26. I play pretty suicidally. It's not really a good representation of the character. I basically will just die and respawn and not give a fuck, so I also went for all damage first. Anyway, I saw his video talking about Ming's Heart. I just got it like a couple minutes ago. I traded for it, so I'm going to try and test that and see how it feels. I was running Brutality, but now that I have Ming's Heart, I switched to Added Fire so I can get the chaos damage. It ends up being equal to Brutality, but I have a bit more chaos damage. I went Blood Magic, if you can't tell, so no more auras, just for ease of play. I like Blood Magic because it simplifies the game. It's less damage overall, but it's just like you basically you get more health, easier, it's cheap, it's cost efficient, it's effective, it's right next to me. Yeah, I just like playing with it. With a Blood Magic build, I'll probably end up going into like a Comb's Heart or something if I ever get that much currency, which I probably never will. But in theory, that's what you would go into with something like this, which would require me to 6-link my main hand weapon. So whatever main hand weapon you figure out, yeah. But that's like super expensive shit. I just got level 71. I just got my Merc Lab. This build really is probably going to go take off when I get Uber Lab done because they moved the life leech effects or not removed at full life to Uber Lab. So right now, like the Overkill leech is pretty good. Immune to Bleeding Old Leech is kind of meh. With the 5 max life on kill, this node doesn't really help that much. But this one is just going to be the ultimate game changer. I went for the Cull first, just because Cull is cheesy as fuck, and it just like owns bosses, so yeah. In terms of the tree, I'm kind of whacked out with res. I'm trying not to spend a ton of currency on gear, and with the Ming's Heart, my resistances are just kind of weird as fuck. So I'm probably going to be getting this all res as well. Currently not capped, but once I get endurance charges up, it'll be close. I don't think any of these give it to me. Yeah. You know, Resolute Technique build, damage here, it ended up being damage here. Maybe get that, probably not. That's an option for damage, but I don't need it. Life, finish off life, life. So I think what I'm going to be focusing is I'm going to get this leech here, probably. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and get Vaal packed. Yeah, get all that, and then 1, 2, 3, all of that. You know, so that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So basically 87, 90 range. All my life will be filled out, all leech. So I probably won't get a chance to get any more damage. So that's where I'm stopping with damage. Oh yeah, Unwavering Stance was big because I was just kind of focusing on damage to level up really quickly and kind of suicidally. I kept getting stunned, so I picked up Unwavering Stance. I don't know if I'll keep this the whole time, but right now it feels like really strong. The more mechanics I can ignore in this game and not interact with, the better it is for me to play. You know, less brain power. So, yeah, this character's supposed to be pretty brain dead. This is not very technical or complicated. It probably makes for a really good basic beginner character starter type shit. So, other than that, you know, could get a couple jewels, but I don't really need them. Could get some endurance charges, don't really need them. Basically just going to focus on getting leech and then stacking life. I hope this will be like a 6k life build. Maybe with combs it'll be over, you know, 7 or 8. I'm going to show a map right after this so you can see some Vaal Earthquake and Earthquake stuff. Vaal Earthquake is actually awesome. I really like it. It's been a ton of fun. Yeah. In other news, after this character, I mean, I was already thinking of planning out like an RF character just because of all RF stuff. I don't know, whenever I'll get to that. First I want to build up more shit here. So let me just throw in a beach. What am I at for maps? Yeah, tier 6. I gotta work my way through the yellows. Oh well. You can just see how it plays. My damage is it's ridiculously high, so I'm kind of just gonna shit on everything here. I'm using Fortify my Leap Slam to keep my tankiness up. I'm gonna skip that, probably. No, actually, I can show this. This will be good for the Vaal Earthquake. So you kind of get to see how the Vaal Earthquake will work. Let me just use it here. I kind of showed it in the previous video, but man, this thing fucking owns, honestly. And I'll also show boss damage. So I'm just going to place on this map until I get to the boss, basically. And I'm not going to pick up any... Actually, yeah, I will pick up this. But I don't need any more low tier maps. Is this going to keep going? No, it's not. Let's see. So some things that have honestly been kind of pissing me off with Earthquake, if you like hit a rock or something, or like some stones, what will happen is that like the Earthquake just won't go off. You'll basically do a basic melee attack instead of the Earthquake going off, and it's like kind of life or death in a lot of situations, especially with the way I'm playing. I'm just kind of running into every single pack, you know. When I miss that first auto, it's like I basically just die. I don't know why. It's been in the game the whole time for like ever since I've been playing it, since it came out basically, and it's just never got changed. So really frustrating, something to look out for. I probably have too much attack speed in this build, honestly. It might be better with higher damage and low attack speed, but you can see the explosions working. You can see how like my health basically never moves. I can show Conk Effect, and we're gonna do single target here. So there we go, like that. Fucking honestly really powerful with Earthquake. It was really missing that extra bit of single target, I feel like. You combine it with all the other duelist stuff and you just become a monster. So yeah, it's also just like a fun play style, honestly. Will I finish this map? I guess so. No, I'll just end it here. Yeah, so that's basically the character. It looks pretty boring, looks pretty basic. That's the whole point. Gonna progress through temple, upgrade gear, yada yada. This is kind of the boring part of the character, honestly. It's already proved itself that it works properly, and it works the way it wanted it to, and now it's just a matter of grinding levels in gear in order to get into higher content, basically. So, yeah, I have high hopes for it. Besides that, if for some reason I stop playing it, even though I actually am having a lot of fun right now comparatively to the other build I tried, I'll just play an RF character. And that'll probably be my last character for the league. I don't think I'll keep making characters. Maybe I'll make videos on some other shit. But anyway, thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching. Peace.